Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm trying a little bit of a different camera setup, but May, we got to deal with something really bad. Not bad, but you know.
The hoarding issue?
No. There's nothing wrong with that. Am I right, guys? We've got to evict that car and that dude out of our shop. We can't.
We have two.
Yeah, we have two, but you know the one I'm talking about. The biggest one there takes up all this space.
That looks like a teddy bear?
It's taken up over half of my shop.
The teddy bear?
It was supposed to be here for 1 month. And I think we're at what, month 3, month 4 now? There's always that friend who's like, wait, I heard you got a lift. You know, can I come over and maybe do a bit of work? Use a lift for a little bit, give you a case of beer or something, you know? And then 6 months later, it's still there. Today?
I don't really have a problem with the car. It's everything around it.
There's like half a shop worth of stuff here for me. But anyways, we're gonna evict him today. We're gonna give him his eviction notice. Do you want to do it or am I doing it? I don't really like confrontation, so maybe I'll just send you.
And then we need the damage SAMMIT tape.
Car will be destroyed. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Arigato. It's official. We have our notice now. Let's go do the deed. We got the tape too. The official eviction tape. Hey Riley, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good day.
Oh, not on the window. That's all masked off.
Oh, I scratched that, sorry.
Car will be destroyed 1st of June.
Yeah, I figured that would be very interesting content. If it's not, well, I mean, you just got to have it out of here by the 1st of June.
I mean, it's getting out of here in like 8 days. I already have we have an appointment, remember?
You have an appointment? What do you mean remember? I don't know anything about your appointments.
Oh, I filled out a form, booked Daiki in the truck.
Yeah, you haven't replied.
Oh, I haven't approved that yet? Wait, so you're telling me it's stuck here because, no. Listen, last time he told me, how long did you tell me, 1 month?
I never once in my life said 1 month. That's...
Okay, anyways, this car's going. It's going in 8 days. 8 days?
I mean, it's... Something cool is happening in 8 days.
Something cool's happening in 8 days.
It's coming back after.
Long story short, a lot of stuff has happened to Riley's car, and the joke is obviously we need this thing out of here before we can really work on anything else, because we need the space, right? Right now we have Daiki's comp car. That's another person we have to evict. Daiki has like 3 cars worth of stuff stored in here right now.
He has his logo, your logo on there. He's doing something.
Oh wait, thanks.
Where is my logo?
On the bonnet.
On the bonnet?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Anyways. Oh. Maybe the word eviction is a little bit of a strong word, but we're trying to reorganize stuff so that we can actually work on like the street S15. We need to do rear fenders, fit the aero kit and all that kind of stuff. But obviously Riley's been in between kind of painting his car. When I say painting, just putting primer on it and doing all the work. We also welded in a new floor pan. There's a ton of updates here. He seam sealed it with a brush that was like this wide as well. So that was pretty wild. There's a lot of seam sealer everywhere, but hey, it's not gonna leak.
Are the seams sealed or not, Sam?
Do you want some car with your seam sealer? Anyways, so this thing is really, really close. So that's kind of like the whole video idea, I guess, is yes, we're evicting Riley, but it's because his car's at the point now where we can evict him and get his car up to Ebisu, which is really exciting. But yeah, look, it's all great.
It is pretty.
I wonder what color you're planning to paint this.
It's gonna blow everyone's mind.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great, yeah.
No.
Anyways, so yeah, pretty exciting. Car's come a long way. There's not really else. It's still NA, it's still all that. Is there anything else that's happened other than the floor pan and stuff? It's taken us 3 months to get to where we are.
We're waiting on a few parts to do the interior, but it's got...
Oh, that's right, you got a dash for it, yeah.
Well, no, the dash is arriving tomorrow.
Well, that's what I mean. You've got a dash for it.
Dash
if you've been following this, he said he would never get a dash initially, and now he's getting a dash.
I don't want one, but somebody reached out to Sam and was like, "Oh, hey, May,
May gets to do this.
you're filming exactly how I film. This is great. Good job." Somebody reached out to Sam and they were like, "Hey, I've got a full Altezza interior. You guys want it?"
You know, it's amazing how since we started Tezzy Time, a lot of other people want to join Tezzy Time.
Hey, man.
We're just all having this really big Tezzy.
Are you tezzed up?
Tez orgy.
Oh.
I'm out.
Dude's got 2 guitars.
Yeah.
You could actually do that with this.
So much
So
room
much
for
room for activities. Daiki's on floor scrubbing duties. Look at the difference between there and here. It's wild what a little bit of scrubbing does. We're hoping to get eventually one of those ones that you kind of like, it moves by itself and you just kind of walk behind, the big berthas. That'll definitely be the goal, but at the moment we kind of just do section by section whenever we have time. And since we came back from FD, we've just been sorting through everything, because this was just, it was an absolute disaster. The last few months have just been back to back to back with no breaks of anything. You can see we got all this whole section here scrubbed. Looks amazing. I brought the skyline back inside. We still got to do all under here and whatnot, but we've still got a bit of work to do on Daiki's car before that'll go eventually somewhere else. It'll actually be getting stored at another shop most likely for the rest of this year, and only come here whenever we need to do big work to it. Today's video, I really want to focus a lot on just giving you guys an update on everything, making sure that we're obviously putting plans in motion to get the abandoned S15 finished this year, the abandoned Skyline finished this year, May's Cresta finished this year, as well as my street S15 finished this year. And this is actually the next one we're going to be working on. But it's just trying to organize everything with the FD schedule, as well as traveling and all that type of stuff. It's going to be a little hectic, but it's going to be very good, because once all of these are done, we can start getting some new ones, and I may already have some ideas on that. Is this your idea of signing up for the gym?
I mean, it looks the same.
I like it when you put 2 hands on it. We just had a shipment come in from Drive Shaft Shop. Fresh axles for the comp car. These are to replace some broken ones from last year and make sure our spare supply is ready. I usually try to keep 4 at all times, just because Daiki uses the same ones, other people and friends use the same ones, so it's always good to have spare. But I've only had 3 for a while, so time to make sure we got another set. These are awesome because it's like a Porsche style one. It's what we use with the quick change. And then you only generally have to buy the center part, and you can just switch out the ends. So this is the GTR stub axle. It goes into the hub, and this just bolts straight into there. That way you can save a bit of money too, and you're just replacing out the center part. Really good product, actually. I really like it. Definitely better than some of the other solutions out there.
Remember when your suspension settings were like just on crack on the first year of FD, and the first round you went, you broke how many axles?
Like 10 grand worth of axles. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it.
It was so like...
It was a combination of 2 things. We bought one of those like press button handbrakes that go in the line of the hydro. And for some reason, every time you'd like take a corner really like rough, it would just engage and turn itself on. And then I'd clutch kick, but the hydro was still on because that button had locked down. Yeah. Yeah. Some company in Japan makes this like push button handbrake thing that you're supposed to be able to use. No, it's not electric. It was just like a mechanical one, but it would get stuck on or release and not release properly. It was very odd. Yeah. So yeah, I blew a bunch of axles. Wasn't fun. How cool is that? And then look at this. It's literally just a nut that then gets welded on. That's all that is. It's crazy. Something so simple like that. I'm trying not to be a hoarder, but sometimes I keep these because depending on where they break, you might be able to rebuild them in such a way with all the parts from all the other broken ones and get one good axle out of like 3. So, just don't tell me.
Yeah?
We've just arrived at Tome for a little bit of a side quest. We're here to pick up my spare engine for FD this year. That'll go in the truck with us to each round. We're here almost every day. What you got there? Some flaming hot Cheetos? Every now and then friends from base bring us the flaming hot stuff. You can't buy this in Japan because it's got red 40 in it. That's illegal
And
here.
Takis. I know, I like Takis.
She loves Takis. Takis are definitely a brownie points winner for us. We're sitting here waiting because there's a big delivery truck in there right now from Sagawa. So once that comes out, we'll go in and we'll get our engine. Perfect opportunity for me to just say thank you to everyone who's supporting us by buying parts off our website as well as our merchandise. SAMMIT.net, we list a ton of Tomei Japan stuff, being that we have such a close relationship with them. Also, if you are in the USA or globally, Tomei USA and Tomei Japan are completely two separate entities and are not the same parts. Make sure that if you want real Tomei stuff that you purchase from people like us here in Japan, and if anything's on the not on the website that you want to grab, you can also just email and fill out the contact form and we'll sort you out with anything else you want to order here too. So we do like a whole proxy service and all that kind of stuff, which has been really fun.
Yes.
We've even been sending model trains and stuff for people, which is a lot of fun.
It's very hard to ship though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, shipping trains is kind of hard. But yeah, once again, thank you. Every time you guys grab something on the merch shop, it directly goes into being able to let us do what we do. So thank you, and let's go get our engine. Got ourselves a freshie, 3.6, 10:1 compression ratio, identical as my current engine. This just doesn't have a head on it, so it's just the bottom end. But we'll be getting a few more parts to make sure it's a fully assembled engine ready to just sit in the truck in case we ever need one. Hopefully we never do, so touch wood. That sounded like wood. Should be good. All right, now I just need some more hands to help me lift this in because it's kind of a little heavy. Onegaishimasu.
I heard he hurt his neck.
Oh, really? 2JZ swap K-Van?
No, 2JZ Cresta?
No, get out of here. You don't need that much power. How do you feel about this, Riley?
I hate it.
You joining the over Fender club? Hang on.
I hate it.
Gotta put some pressure there. You got this self-tapper into the bumper. Okay. Oh no, you scratched your beautiful paint job.
Damn, I'll only have to add more paint on top.
Perfect. That's good for now. Yeah. And then you got another thing that's gonna help support and keep that up. That should be mint. Yeah. He hates these over fenders, but he also knows that he just needs to do this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. I could just rock with the just chopped fenders.
No, you'll be fine. You're gonna goop these too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fill the.
You're gonna do the what do they call it? The RWB masking tape and goop method.
Oh, I need a leather chair and a bunch of cigarettes.
Hey, we need a ton of cigarettes. You'd be like the Canadian version of RWB.
I need a
Wait, Riley's?
Wide body?
Yeah, there you go. Welcome to RWB, guys. Riley's wide body.
I need a hockey stick, some maple syrup, and a moose.
You like dip your finger in the maple syrup to go over the goop to like smooth it out instead of like spit or what do you call it? Detergent?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. So I got this side done. This actually looks really good, dude. Honestly, like, because you're painting these, right? I left mine unpainted, but...
It looks great from this side. I love how it looks. No, I can't see it. That's why.
Yeah, it's fine, Riley.
It's going to get
function. Sorry, function over form. That's it.
Yeah.
We got there in the end. Right?
I guess. Yeah, sure.
Stop complaining.
I'm just worried, like, when I rip my bumper off, it's going to take all this with it.
No, it won't, because this is like, so the self-tapper has nothing to really bite into.
I guess.
If you put like a big bolt and washer and nut behind that, this will just pull out of the bumper.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, got another side to send.
And another side to send? Hell yeah. He's okay, guys. He's doing the best he can. These GKFs though are pretty nice, eh? The key to having your Riley wide body front fenders installed is you just do one side where you would like it to be, and then you take measurements based off where this one is and then move it onto this side. So that way they're somewhat the same-ish, kind of. Dang, what happened here?
The tire was like that when we got it.
Oh, she's still good. You can do a few laps on that. Had to put the camera down because we needed 4 hands to get this done, but I think that looks good. That came out good.
Hey.
Yeah. Not bad. I like that a lot. Looks like my car now. Put gamer subs in it and then just open wide. Ah! Man, he's just cleaning the floor.
He needs water.
Yeah, I guess. As for updates on all the cars, specifically the abandoned ones that obviously I want to get done and all of you guys want to see me get done, the plan of attack is this is next. We're going to cut the rear fenders, weld them up, fit the aero. We have the brand new aero kit for this. Then we'll drop this thing off at Okachan's paint guy. He's starting to get through his backlog and we will be available for our appointment soon. He's been backlogged up for like a year. So that can happen because it's a very special paint color. There's only one guy in the whole of Japan that does this. So that's why we had to be patient there and why this kind of just sat on the back burner. Once that's done, I'm thinking this, and I'd like to do something special. Like I said, I'm planning to get Spoon back out, but I think what we'll do is we'll try to have this car smashed out within 1 month, and we'll plan it in such a way that Spoon will be here. He'll help us with all the fab work, getting the car ready and everything, paint, body, engine, car rolling, like good to go within a 1 month period. And we'll try to actually do something where I want to do a video every day for a whole month, for 1 month every year. So I think that'll be a really good thing to kind of like do that for. And every day will be like a new episode of us progressing and getting this thing finished. So I think that'll be cool. And then after that, Abandon 32, and probably around the same time as we start working on that, we will be doing Maze Crester as well. There's been so much that's been happening behind the scenes business-wise that May and I have been working towards. And being that Daikie's not like a full-time mechanic or anything, he's more of like a assistant and a helper. He doesn't really know how to do any of that kind of build stuff, or, you know, he can't weld or fabricate or anything like that. So it's still me that's doing all of the main building and, like, you know, making these cars, as well as editing and filming and everything. So we're trying to put effort into the business side of things so that when that levels up, we then end up with more profit and revenue, so that then we can put that into getting 2 more full-time staff members, one that would be filming and editing for us and helping with that. But obviously I'm still going to have a very big part in that, but it'll just help me being able to give some of those tasks to them so that I have more time to focus on builds and all that kind of stuff. And the other person will obviously be like a fabricator mechanic. And that way I can say, hey, this is like what I expect, like my expectations for the builds and the quality I want. You work towards that. I'll come in every now and then and steer the direction, but also there'll be certain things that only I'll still want to do and things like that. But while I'm working on that, he can be helping me, or he'll be able to start doing other stuff like all the maintenance on the FD car and stuff like that we don't really film, because I mean, you guys don't want to see us, you know, nut and bolt checking the FD car 6 times a year, right? Or 10 times a year, right? So that's just, there's a lot of stuff that we're trying to do where, with how YouTube has changed so much and whatnot, we want to make sure that we're making videos that are a little bit more, I guess, entertaining in that aspect. But that's not saying that we're going to stop making those kind of like regular, you know, maintenance-y kind of videos and whatnot. I still actually want to film all of that. That's just going to start living on like the SAMMIT Raw channel and whatnot. And well, ultimately the goal is going to be have a little bit more of the polished content on the main channel, and then a lot of the kind of like more simpler day-to-day nuanced stuff we'll probably still film and make content on that, but we'll start moving that over to like the SAMMIT Raw channel. So that's kind of like, I guess, my vision with it. And we obviously are going to start getting more and more into the IT side of stuff as well, and trying to make sure that we're always uploading something on the Sam IT channel moving forward as well, at least once a month, a nice like polished video or something. The main thing that we're really trying to work on is just more structure, because I only have a certain amount of time during the day, and being a dad and having a family, as well as doing all of this here, there's so much stuff that I want to get done that I just don't have the time to do anymore, and that makes me frustrated. And then I get this internal battle with the whole ADHD thing, and that like shuts me down. It's like this whole thing. So what I'm really trying to do is take some stuff off my plate that we can hand to other people, that then gives me more time to focus on the things that I love doing, which then in turn leads to better content for you guys to enjoy and consume, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, also it means I'm going to end up with more time being able to spend with the family and Hugo and stuff. So that's the goal. Oh, and in other news, I have like 3 SRs all coming back from the machine shop soon, including that one there for the abandoned S15 that I'm going to be assembling probably in the next month or so. So things are going to be a little hectic. What I might actually do is do a stream for a weekend. We'll make it kind of like maybe like a little bit of a streamathon where we'll assemble 3 SRs. It may also be 4 now, I'm not sure, but yeah, do that over the weekend. I think that'll be kind of fun. Do it on YouTube as well. I think that'll be sick. But yeah, everything's kind of progressing quite well. Excited to obviously get this out of the shop, mainly just because it's a huge station wagon. It does take up a lot of space, and then all of these parts here that are kind of piled up all under the aero and whatnot.
Just here.
Seats and
just here and the seats.
Yeah, there's more seats over there, and
there's definitely nothing behind the Supra and S15.
yeah, 100% nothing there.
No,
There's a ton of parts there, and then around the side outside as well. But it's all good. It's all good. Riley helps out a ton, so it's the least I can do. And yeah, eventually I'd like to see a turbo in this engine bay. So we'll once he learns how to do donuts, transitions, and can kind of do a fair bit of like, you know, weight transfer stuff, I think he's going to be doing really well. And then we can start thinking about putting a turbo on this, or just slapping a 1J in there.
Kind of like the 1G. You turned me.
I turned you?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really have a choice. I just turboed yours.
Yeah, but now I like it. So
yeah, but that's because you don't.
I don't know.
You haven't experienced everything else yet. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of an update, and I hope you also understand like my vision with getting all the project cars done. I definitely want to get a couple more like, you know, interesting, fun builds, stuff that I've never gotten into and all that type of stuff for sure. And I think like that's ultimately what we need to be doing to be able to grow and start, you know, getting some of the, you know, the OG audience back and stuff like that, because things are just dragged out so long. And it's all because I'm still learning how to balance stuff well with, obviously, you know, the Formula Drift program and stuff. I'm trying to really focus on becoming a really good driver and performing there, as well as being a dad, and then trying to be a content creator, and then also a business owner and all this other stuff that's happening. So it's been very, very difficult, but I feel like I'm starting to get a grasp on it, and I know what I need to do now. So hope that helps. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you thought. If you have any ideas or anything like that, or something you want to share with me, let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say to close this out, but I'm excited for whatever's getting thrown my way. It really feels like we're about to level up something. And this is usually like when things come push the shove, or like stuff gets difficult or whatever, that's usually when you're right on the verge of that level up, that step up, that thing that happens that just sets your path for the rest of your life. But anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.